Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson's relationship timeline over the years from film co-stars to lifetime partners. Eternal affection. Hollywood love stories can endure the test of time, as Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have demonstrated for decades. Even though he didn't meet his future wife until years after first seeing her, the Castaway star claims that it was love at first sight when it came to her. When Wilson made her television debut as Pat Conway on the Brady Bunch in 1972, the California native first fell in love with her. "Oh, I just bring it up in YouTube from time to time." Hanks informed The Knot and other reporters in 2016 about all the things she appeared in. "When that episode aired, I was actually at a friend's house and recall thinking, that girl is cute." When the two first met in 1981 while filming Bosom Buddies, chemistry between them was evident right away. At the time, Hanks was wed to Samantha Lewes, his college love. After the Splash actors' marriage ended a few years later, they started dating again when they rejoined to film Volunteers in 1984. Their chemistry was unmistakable, and they began dating. Hanks and Wilson made their relationship public in 1986, despite the fact that his divorce wasn't finalized until 1987. The couple married on April 30, 1988, and Wilson's short wedding gown is still spoken about by fans. The Toy Story actor praised his new wife while accepting the Golden Globe for Best Actor the following year for his role in Babe. What a Greek beauty. Rita Wilson was born in Hollywood, California, but her parents are wonderful, and she is wonderful. "Thank you, sweetie, for marrying me," he said at the moment. "You've already made my year, but thank you." Hollywood Foreign Press, she said. The couple welcomed their son Chet as their first child in 1990. They now have 4 children thanks to the birth of their son Truman in 1995. Together with his ex-wife Lewes, who passed away in 2002 from bone cancer, Hanks had 2 children, Elizabeth and Colin. Throughout their relationship, they've always gushed about one another and supported each other's careers. They'd traveled together for film projects and the Jingle All the Way actress music career. Eternal affection. Hollywood love stories can endure the test of time, as Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have demonstrated for decades. Even though he didn't meet his future wife until years after first seeing her, the Castaway star claims that it was love at first sight when it came to her. When Wilson made her television debut as Pat Conway on the Brady Bunch in 1972, the California native first fell in love with her. "Oh, I just bring it up in YouTube from time to time." Hanks informed The Knot and other reporters in 2016 about all the things she appeared in. "When that episode aired, I was actually at a friend's house and recall thinking, that girl is cute." When the two first met in 1981 while filming Bosom Buddies, chemistry between them was evident right away. At the time, Hanks was wed to Samantha Lewes, his college love. After the Splash actors' marriage ended a few years later, they started dating again when they rejoined to film Volunteers in 1984. Their chemistry was unmistakable, and they began dating. Hanks and Wilson made their relationship public in 1986, despite the fact that his divorce wasn't finalized until 1987. The couple married on April 30, 1988, and Wilson's short wedding gown is still spoken about by fans. The Toy Story actor praised his new wife while accepting the Golden Globe for Best Actor the following year for his role in Babe. What a Greek beauty. Rita Wilson was born in Hollywood, California, but her parents are wonderful, and she is wonderful. "Thank you, sweetie, for marrying me," he said at the moment. "You've already made my year, but thank you." Hollywood Foreign Press, she said. The couple welcomed their son Chet as their first child in 1990. They now have 4 children thanks to the birth of their son Truman in 1995. Together with his ex-wife Lewes, who passed away in 2002 from bone cancer, Hanks had 2 children, Elizabeth and Colin. They've always praised one another and encouraged one another's careers throughout their partnership. They have traveled together for the actress from Jingle All the Way's singing career and film ventures. Wilson exclusively revealed to Us Weekly the secret to the couple's successful marriage in April 2019. The Runaway Bride star told us, "We got married. We committed to each other, we love one another, and we work hard at our relationship. We don't just love each other, we actually like each other, we enjoy being together, we support each other, and we maintain open lines of communication. That is always crucial." The couple received a positive coronavirus diagnosis in March 2020 while traveling together in Australia. Hanks made a reference to his 1992 movie A League of Their Own while updating fans on their health. There are things we can all do to get through this by paying attention to the advice of professionals and looking after one another. Don't there? Before healing and going back to Los Angeles at the end of the month, Hanks posted on Instagram on March 12. Remember, there is no sobbing in baseball, despite all the present tragedies. To see how Hanks and Wilson's relationship has changed over time, scroll down below. January 1982, on the set of Bosom Buddies in 1981, the future couple got acquainted. The episode of All You Need Is Love, that aired on December 18, 1981, included his future wife as a guest star. Hanks was a regular on the ABC sitcom, playing Kip Wilson and Buffy Wilson. 1984. The performers got back together in 1984 to appear in the 1985 movie Volunteers. The story of the film centers on Lawrence, Hanks, a womanizer and Yale graduate who joins the Peace Corps after his father refuses to pay off his gambling problem. He meets Tacoma natives Tom Tuttle, John Candy, and Beth Wexler while in Thailand, Wilson. The actors' relationship, which was sparked by the movie, swiftly developed into romance. March 1987. The couple made their first appearance together in front of the public in 1986 at the Three Amigos premiere. They then made their second appearance together at the 1987 Academy Awards, beginning their reign as one of Hollywood's most popular power couples. 1988. The couple was married in 1988, and Hanks is still confident in his choice of spouse. There was clearly a sense of, hey, this is the location, when we first glanced at each other, pointing to camera. Regarding his marriage to Wilson, he admitted to Entertainment Tonight in 2015 that he felt that anyway. We got married for all the right reasons, I believe, in the end. December 1988. At the 1989 Golden Globes, Hanks thanked his new wife for helping him win. In his acceptance speech after winning Best Actor for Big, he joked, "I married a Greek babe." Rita Wilson said, "Thank you, darling, for marrying me. She was born right here in California, right here in Hollywood, but her people are lovely. She's marvelous. You already made my year. Please accept my gratitude, Hollywood Foreign Press." July 1990. On August 4, 1990, the newlyweds gave birth to Chester, also known as Chet, their first child. Hanks and his ex-wife Samantha Lewes had a daughter named Elizabeth and a son named Colin. June 1992. Wilson was present when the Sully actor was presented with his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in June 1992. 1993. For the 1993 movie Sleepless in Seattle, the lovers got back together in 1992. Wilson portrayed Susie, Sam's best friend in the movie and a character played by Tom Hanks. Sam meets Annie, played by Meg Ryan, on a radio talk show with Susie's assistants. March 1995. The California native earned an Academy Award for Best Actor for the films Forrest Gump and Philadelphia in 1994 and 1995, respectively. The actor thanked his wife for her unwavering support in both remarks. In 1995, he said, "I am here because the woman I live my life with teaches me and proves to me every day what love is." January 1996. The couple gave birth to their second child, a son named Truman Theodore, on December 26, 1995. They had flown to London a few months ago to see Princess Diana at the Apollo 13 premiere. 2002. In 2002, they collaborated on their first production endeavor, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. They later produced Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia. Here We Go Again in addition to the sequel, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, in 2016. In May 2012, Wilson discussed one of her many romantic moments with her spouse when making an appearance on Piers Morgan Tonight. "We were either standing at 57th and 5th in New York or 58th and 5th, I'll never forget," the now and then actress remembered. "As we waited for the traffic light to turn green, we held hands." And he continued, "You know, I just want you to know that you never have to change anything about who you are in order to be with me." He then turned to face me. Then she said, "A wave of love literally passed through me. And if love is an emotion or cellular phenomenon, then that pretty much sums up who I am." April 2015. The Jingle All the Way actress disclosed her breast cancer diagnosis in April 2015. Her husband never left her side as she battled the illness. Who thought it would bring you two closer together? In May 2015, Wilson discussed how the disease changed her relationship with Hanks in an interview with the New York Times. You never know how your spouse would respond in a precarious scenario. I was very floored and amazed by the attention my spouse offered me. It was such a casual, private moment. On March 30, 2019, the Broadway actress received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her husband of more than 30 years was present, of course, to brag about her and her achievements. Hanks remarked at the event, "She has a highlight reel that any of us would desire. She has been featured in advertisements, TV shows, and magazines for her smile and charisma, but she still has more to do and more to learn with her heart and mind." In an exclusive interview with Us Weekly in April 2019, the It's Complicated actress discussed how her relationship with the Oscar-winning actor has changed over the past 3 decades. Wilson told us that it was just like anything else. "We got married, made a commitment to one another, adore one another, and put a lot of effort into our relationship. Not only do we love each other, but we also really like each other, like spending time together, support one another, and maintain open lines of communication. That is always crucial." On March 11, 2020, the Band of Brothers producer revealed that while filming the Untitled Elvis Presley movie in Australia, he and his wife tested positive for the coronavirus. At the time, Hanks wrote, "Hello guys. I'm down in Australia with Rita. We experienced minor bodily aches, fatigue, and the symptoms of a cold. Rita experienced sporadic chills, mild fevers as well. We underwent a test for the coronavirus and were confirmed to be positive, which is what the world needs right now." March 2020, the Untitled Elvis Presley movie was being filmed in Australia when the Band of Brothers producer and his wife tested positive for the coronavirus. This information was made public on March 11, 2020. "Hello guys," Hanks wrote at the time. "Rita and I are currently in Australia. We had minor aches and pains, were tired, and had cold symptoms. Rita occasionally felt chills. Likewise, slight fevers. We had a coronavirus test, and it was confirmed that we were positive, which is just what the world needs right now." After the couple's COVID-19 recovery in late March, Wilson talked openly about their commitment to each other through good times and bad. In an interview with The Guardian that was published on April 17, the singer said, "I think that having the virus at the same time made it that little bit easier. We were looking out for each other rather than having to deal with the stress of caring for just one person while no one else looked out for you or recognized that the person at home needed a break." April 2020, ahead of their 32nd wedding anniversary in April, the sleepless in Seattle actress raved over Hanks while remembering her initial attraction to him. Wilson claimed during a Kelly Clarkson show appearance in April that, "We simply got along instantaneously. I adore a good storyteller, first of all. I'm down with anyone who can tell a fantastic narrative." Thus, when they first met, the Oscar winner was quite talkative, which blended in well with her very vocal Greek family. This sealed the deal for the singer. "We pretty much lived off of talking and eating," she said. "I adore that. He constantly makes me chuckle. He tells stories pretty well." April 2020. Following the couple's recuperation from their COVID-19 struggle and return to LA, they celebrated their anniversary on April 30. "With this guy for 32 years. At Tom Hanks' happy anniversary, my love," Wilson wished her lover on Instagram. "Go 32 more and some more." April 2021. 33 years of wedlock with my boyfriend, my man and best friend. Love triumphs on the occasion of their wedding anniversary. Wilson gushed in a loving homage to her husband. July 2021. Riding better than ever at 65. "Happy birthday, my life's love." Zox, Wilson said on Instagram in honor of her husband's birthday, which was on July 9. June 2022. Hanks stood up for his wife during a New York City visit when a throng of admirers almost caused her to trip. "My spouse? Back off, please." Before getting into a car with Wilson, the Elvis impersonator yelled to the crowd, "Knocking over my wife." On his 66th birthday in July 2022, Wilson posted a photo of her husband looking at ease in the woods. "Happy birthday, everyone. I adore you so much and do so daily. She used Instagram to post